Hello students, I am Mombini and today we will be taking English for class 5 and the topic is Do the Butterfly. Okay, so today we are going to learn about butterfly. Okay, this is a poem and after learning this poem we will learn how to recite the poem properly and we will also learn new vocabulary. Okay, and we will also understand the message of the poem, okay, what the poem is telling us, and we will also be able to comprehend more poems in the future. Comprehend means to understand and read and understand more poems in the future, okay. But firstly, before we go into the poem, let's all learn what a free verse is, okay? So what is a free verse? Here I've given a definition of a free verse. Free verse is a poetic form divided into lines of no particular length or meter without a rhyming scheme, okay? So in other poems in your class 3 and 4, you have learned about rhyme scheme and meter and all, right? So a poem, some poems are written in such a way that there are meters, there are rhyme scheme and all, right? The rhyming words and all, right? But in a free verse, we don't find all this, okay? The free verse are written in a free style, okay? In a free manner, okay? So that is a free verse all about. Now let's go to the butterfly. This is the poem and it is written by Wetsukrotso Lasu, okay? He is the person who wrote this poem. Now, do the butterfly. Shall we all read together the poem? We will all go through the poem together, okay? The first line, so fragile, so short-lived, a few flap of wings, and you are done. Yet you are entitled, as much as I am, to live, to thrive, and had you not been, I'd never have known what beauty I stood to lose. I hope my thank you is not weak for the splendor of your being. So, this is a very beautiful poem. We will try to understand what this poem is all about, okay? We will go line by line, okay? The first one, so fragile. What do you mean by fragile? Fragile means something that is very soft that will break easily, right? For example, the board, the mud, when you first make a board, before it dries up, it is very soft, right? Very fragile, easy to break, right? So just like that, so fragile, okay? But here, so fragile means it is referring to the butterfly. See, the butterfly, their wings are very soft, right? When you touch a butterfly, you get the dust from the wings, right? And then their wings is so thin that it breaks easily, right? And their body is also very soft. So that means so fragile. The butterfly is very fragile and so short-lived. See, the butterfly, their lifespan is very short, right? They die easily. So that means so short-lived, okay? They are very short-lived. A few flap of wings and you are done. That means butterfly, since they are very fragile and very short-lived, they fly for just some time. Flap of wings means flapping their wings, right? Moving their wings. So after moving their wings few times for a few moments, you are done. Means they die away easily, okay? So after flapping their wings and flying around for some few times, they die easily, okay? They pass away. Yet you are entitled as much as I am. That means though you are short-lived, though you have a very fragile body and you just die easily, you are entitled. Means you have something to live on. You, just like me, we all have a purpose to live on this earth, right? God has a plan for each and every one of us, right? So just like that, the butterfly, they also have a purpose, okay? Their existence in this earth also have a purpose, even if it is for a short period of time, all right? So now next is to live, to thrive. See, they have a purpose to live their life and to thrive. That means to try, right? To try to live and in order to fulfill that purpose, okay? They are entitled as much as we are entitled. Just like human, they also have a purpose in order to live according to what they are assigned to, okay? Now, and had you not been, I never have known what beauty I stood to lose. See, here the poet is saying that, and had you not been, that means if you were not alive, if you did not exist, he is referring to the butterfly, okay? Here you is referred to the butterfly. So the poet is telling the butterfly, if you were not alive, I would never have known what beauty I stood to lose. See, out, that is a short form of written I would, okay? I would never have known. That means the boy, the person who wrote this, would never have known what beauty I stood to lose. That means he would never have known such a beautiful creature like the butterfly. See, the butterfly are very beautiful, right? They have different patterns, different colors and all, right? See the feather, it is colorful with different patterns. So if they did not exist on this planet, the boy would never have known what beauty he is losing, right? Since now that he know the butterfly, he felt sad for such a beauty to die so easily. But the poet is saying that, the person who wrote this is saying that, I hope my thank you is not weak for the splendor of your being. That means the person, the poet is thanking the butterfly, giving thanks to the butterfly, saying that, I hope my thank you, the thank you which I'm giving you is enough for the splendor of your being. That means for the beauty, the beautiful, the beauty that you bring on this earth, right? Though they are short-lived, they are very beautiful, right? They're so attractive that when we look at them, we feel like we feel happy, right? It is very joyful to see such a colorful creature flying around, right? So the poet is saying that for giving him that experience, for giving him the joy of witnessing such a beautiful creature, the poet is saying thank you to them, and is also saying that I hope my thank you is enough for you, okay? So this poem is all about this. It is all about butterfly, the beauty of butterfly, and also the value of life, right? The more through this poem, we understand what a short life, even for a short period of time, what a life, how much life matters, right? It brings an impact. Though the butterfly is short-lived, they have an impact on us, right? We experience the beauty of the joy of witnessing the beauty, right? So everyone has a purpose to live. Just like that, the poet is saying, the butterfly, though they are short-lived, they also have a purpose, okay? So this is the poem all about. See here, I have summarized the poem in few lines. Shall we all read together? See, the delicate butterfly, as they are beautiful but short-lived. See, this poem is about a delicate butterfly. Though they are short-lived, they are very beautiful, right? Now, they have the right to live just like human, right? They also have a purpose to live on this earth. So, they have the right to live just like we have the right to live. So, if they did not exist, we would not know its beauty, right? If there were no butterfly, no one would know how they look like, how beautiful they are, right? So, see, if they did not exist, we would not know its beauty. Now, this poem is also about the appreciation of life. So, I've told you already that every life matters, right? From the smallest to the biggest, every single life on this earth matters, okay? So now, after reading this poem, there are many word meanings and all in the poem. Okay, here are some few meanings that I've given out. Shall we all read from the start and understand the word meaning? The first is fragile. 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 Fragile means weak and easily destroyed. I've told you that a butterfly is fragile, right? They are very weak. That means they are easy to destroy. See, the feathers are very thin, right? It is easy to tear up. So that is it, okay? Fragile. The next is flap. F-L-A-P. Flap. Flap means noisy movements of wings. See, when the birds or any creature that have wings, they fly, they make noise, right? The movement of their wings is called flap, okay? Flap or flapping. So that is it. The next is entitled. E-N-T-I-T-L-E, entitled. Entitled means to give the right to have something. See, if you, we are living on this rice, right? On this earth, right? And we are entitled with our own life. See, we have the right to live, right? Our life is given by God to us, and no one can take that away from us. We have our own right to exist on this planet, right? So that means entitled. Just like us, the butterfly, they're also entitled to live, okay? Entitled. Now next is thrive. T-H-R-I-V-E, thrive. Thrive means continue to be. See, the butterfly, though they know that their life is short-lived and they will die very soon, they still continue to live, right? Bringing an impact of their existence, right? So that is the meaning of thrive, okay? Now next is splendor. S-P-L-E-N-D-O-R, splendor. Splendor, that means grand and impressive beauty. The butterfly is, for example, when I say the butterfly has a splendor, is very splendor. That means it's very impressive. It is very beautiful, okay? Splendor is referring to something that is very attractive and beautiful or grand, okay? In the poem, here in this poem, splendor is referred to the beauty of the butterfly, okay? Now, I've told you in the while reading the poem who the poet is thanking, right? Earlier, I've told you, let's all try to recall once more. I've told you that the poet, the person who wrote the poem, is giving thanks to someone, right? So who is the poet thanking in the poem? Shall we all recall and see who is the poet thanking to? Right. The poet is thanking the butterfly for sharing its beauty. See the butterfly here. It's very beautiful, right? See the pattern. They have different patterns and different colors, right? There are many varieties of butterfly with different colors and different pattern, different drawing on their wings, right? So because they are sharing their beauty to the world, the poet is thanking the butterfly, okay, for sharing such a beautiful creature, right? The poet is thanking the butterfly. Now creatures, there are many creatures, okay, that are short-lived. Here, creatures that I've given two creatures, okay. One is the shortest living creature and the next is the longest living creature. So the first is, let's see what the shortest living creature is. Mayfly, M-A-Y-F-L-Y, fly. Mayfly is the shortest living creature, okay? This is a GK for all of us, so we will try to understand this both animal. We will make sure that we don't forget this in the future as well, okay? So mayfly, their lifespan is just 24 hours, okay? They just have 1 day to live, okay? This mayfly, they look like dragonfly, right? But they're not a dragonfly, okay? Though they have a feature like a dragonfly. See, their body are thinner, their wings are shorter than dragonfly, right? So this is the shortest living creature, okay? Now next is the longest living creature is the bowhead whale, blue whale, okay? The bowhead whale B-O-W, bow, H-E-A-D, head. This bowhead whale, it lives longer than 200 years, okay? They live for a very long time, okay? So, and they are a sea animal, and they are considered as the longest living animal on this planet, okay? Now, we have learned the poem. We have learned various meanings, right? We have also learned the importance of life and all, right? So I hope today you all have understood something or the other. But before winding up, before concluding, let's all go a quick revision, okay, on what we have learned today. So what did we learn today? We have learned word meaning, right? We have learned different meanings like splendor and all, right? We have learned that. We have also learned how to appreciate life and understand its value, right? Through the poem has taught us how to appreciate life even if it is for a short period of time, okay? So we have also learned how to appreciate life and understand its value, okay? Now we have also learned how to read the poem properly, right? I hope you all have read the poem along with me. Before we started, we read the poem together, right? You can pause the video and you can go back and read the poem once again, okay? So we have also learned to read the poem properly. We have also learned the beauty of butterfly, how beautiful a butterfly is, and not only their beauty, but we have learned their impact on us, right? If there were no butterflies around, we would have never known how to look like, right? When someone say about butterfly, we will be blank, right? We will not have any idea. We will not have any idea of the beautiful colors and all, right? We may not have seen many different colors if there were no butterfly, but God is so amazing. He created various different kinds of animals with different features, with different colors and all, and through that, through the existence of lives, we also gain something, right? We also learn to appreciate the value of life because they make the world a beautiful place to live, right? Because without the beautiful creatures around, the earth will be boring. With just the human, it will be boring, right? There will be no, but if there were no beautiful butterflies flying around, it will be so dry. So it makes the world a beautiful place with all the creatures, with all the beauty, okay? So these are the things that we have learned today, and I hope you all have understood one or the other thing. If you have any doubt, you can go to your teacher and you can ask them, okay? So students, this will be the end for our today's class, and we will meet in the next class.